Good morning, students. We are going to see about the great mathematician, a legend of our country, and made us all proud, Srinivasa Ramanujan Iyengar. He was born on 22nd December 1887 in Erode. Ramanujan grew up in poverty. His father working as an accounting clerk, while his mother earning a small amount as a temple singer. At the age of 15, Srinivasa Ramanujan obtained a copy of Synopsis on Elementary Results in Pure and Applied Mathematics, which contained 5,000 theorems. He was in such poverty that he often sustained on minimal foods and did not even have enough money to obtain paper for his studies. As a result, he used slates. Even with little formal training in mathematics, Ramanujan published his first paper in the Journal of Indian Mathematical Society in 1911. He used to discuss mathematics with college students, and whenever he got any new book, he used to learn it by himself. In 1913, Ramanujan started communicating with Godfrey H. Hardy, a British mathematician. He traveled to England and started to work on some research with Hardy. On 6th December 1917, Ramanujan was elected to the London Mathematical Society. On 2nd May 1918, he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society, the second Indian admitted after Ardeshir in 1841. At the age of 31, Ramanujan was one of the youngest fellows in the history of the Royal Society. He is best known for Lambda Ramanujan constant, Mach theta functions, Ramanujan conjecture, Ramanujan prime, Ramanujan Solner constant, Ramanujan theta function, Ramanujan sum, Rogers Ramanujan identities, Ramanujan's master theorem, infinite series for pi. His infinite series for pi was one of his most celebrated findings. So students, I know you are unaware of the term like Mach theta function like this, but in future you may come across these terms. Let's see one interesting story about Ramanujan. One day, Hardy went to visit a friend, Srinivasa Ramanujan, who was ill. Both men were mathematicians and liked to think about numbers. When Ramanujan heard that Hardy had come in a taxi, he asked him what the number of the taxi was. Hardy said that it was just a boring number 1729. Ramanujan replied that 1729 was not a boring number at all. It was a very interesting one. He explained that it was the smallest number that could be expressed by the sum of two cubes in two different ways. 1729 is the sum of the cubes of 1 and 12. Cube of 1 is 1, cube of 12 is 1728. Adding two numbers, we get the answer 1729. Similarly, cube of 9 is 729, cube of 10 is 1000. Adding two numbers, we get the answer 1729. Within a fraction of a second, he identified that the number can be expressed as a sum of two cubes in distinct ways. This story is famous among mathematicians. 1729 is sometimes called the Hardy-Ramanujan number. Every human being have the IQ 85 to 115 only, but he had 185. His estimated IQ was 185. He died in 1920 at the age of 32. His last letters to Hardy written in January 1920, shows that he was still continuing to produce new mathematical ideas and theorems. His notebook containing discoveries from the last year of his life caused great excitement among mathematicians when it was rediscovered in 1976. The genius mathematician left as his legacy three notebooks and a huge bundle of pages, which contain unpublished results which were being verified by mathematicians many years after his death. There is a museum dedicated to telling Ramanujan's life history. It is located in Chennai. The Indian government declared 22nd December to be National Mathematics Day. This was announced by Manmohan Singh on 26th February 2012 at Madras University during the inaugural ceremony of the celebration to mark the 125th anniversary of the birth of the genius Srinivasa Ramanujan. Students, see this. It is absolutely amazing mathematics given by greatest mathematician Ramanujan. You can generate the sequence as like this. Next number we can find by just looking previous number. So, students, I hope you all benefited with this information. Similarly, there are a lot of mathematicians and their theorems are applied in our daily life. So, Ramanujan life proved that success has no barriers. So, children take maths as a challenge and work out the sums with full enjoyment. And one day, you can also become like this great mathematician Ramanujan. The seeds from Ramanujan garden have been blowing on the wind and have been sprouting all over the landscape. Thank you.